Welcome back with another banger. It's the React Files. Hope you having a good night. Let's get straight to it.
He get arrested. I believe he's coming in September. Cause you gotta realize the grand jury intervened. They may have 45 days, 60 days, 90 days. They never usually go past 120 days. They got enough information and they probably got enough stuff that he's probably willing to plea bargain or see if they're going to give him that. Or if they're going to let him plead or something. But I don't think the grand jury is going past 120 days.
And this is inside information you getting, right? Or this is something you believe personally?
Well, I believe that personally, and then for the fact of the matter is that I know somebody who testified to the grand jury, to the Homeland Security. And they was made reference to some they thought that they couldn't go nowhere around in September or whatever like that. So maybe around in September something will happen. Well, that's what they waiting on. That's why all these documentaries and these people.
Well, tonight, they arrested P. Diddy. News just broke that they took him into custody in New York City. So I figured now's as good a time as any to shit all over Sean again and remind everyone just how horrible this man is. So if you haven't read the court documents and done any of the other research on this guy, this producer he worked with named Lil Rod brought this lawsuit against him. Rodney Jones v. Sean Combs, alleging RICO allegation, which is like organized crime. And he alleged that a member of this RICO organization was none other than the CEO of Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange. Universal Music Group produced 1/3 of the top 100 songs last year, including Taylor Swift. I say all of that to just show you the scope that this is not just one rapper doing bad things. This is the whole music industry. This is how it runs. Diddy is not an isolated incident. He is the status quo. And chances are he was not the only blackmail ring operating in the music industry. We'll go into that another time. Unfortunately, this is TikTok, and so I can't even begin to read anything from this lawsuit to you without risking getting strikes on my account. So the other platforms have full unedited 9-minute videos where I go through everything in those lawsuits, and it is dark. But let's suffice it to say that somehow Diddy had figured out how to wire up every room in all of his homes from New York to the Virgin Islands, yes, those Virgin Islands, with secret hidden cameras where he was secretly recording blackmail videos of politicians, celebrities, musicians, producers, executives, everybody doing crazy freak off stuff without their knowledge. And then he was using that to blackmail everybody and to run the music industry to get away with drugs, guns, violence, minors, the whole 9 yards. And he was protected because he had law enforcement in his pocket through his homie who had been the ex-head of Michael Jackson's security. If you want more details about the Michael Jackson rabbit hole, Candace Owens produced one of the best videos I have ever seen about Michael Jackson. It's a work of art. Definitely watch it. I cannot imagine how you would watch that video and not come away realizing that, holy shit, Michael Jackson was framed. All of the charges were bullshit. The FBI investigated him. They found nothing. Everyone close to him said that he never did anything to kids, and the only people that accused him of that clearly were standing to gain things from making false accusations. Go watch the video. Huge props to Lil Rod for having the guts to bring the lawsuit that eventually has now brought Diddy down, or at least gotten him into behind bars. This dude had every indication that he would get killed for doing that, and certainly that he would get blacklisted from the whole music industry. Props, bro. And thanks to 50 Cent or whoever else helped protect him and bring these charges, whoever else got his back. Good job, guys. As for this piece of shit, he's not going to last very long. He's going to squeal like a fucking pig, and there's an awful lot of powerful people that cannot have that. So watch out for the Epstein treatment. Diddy did not kill himself. And I guarantee you that the FBI is not going to be releasing all those tapes of all those celebrities and politicians and powerful executives that he has blackmail on. They're keeping that shit locked down because that's how they do. Status quo. So, key takeaways. All the music you listen to is fucking fake. They're promoting bad artists that they can blackmail so they can control them, so that they can keep running their fucking scheme, and they can give you awful messaging. Think about the messaging in all of the artists that people like Diddy have promoted. Guns, violence, hoes, drugs. That's not authentic. That's being promoted by a blackmail ring in the music industry. It's like if Jeffrey Epstein was the one choosing what music got produced so that he could perpetuate his schemes. That's what your top hits radio stations have been playing for your entire life. We're not talking about one rapper that did some bad shit. We're talking about a systemic issue that just got broadcast across national television. And now they're going to try to cover it all up with everything they've got. Don't let them.
Shout out to Cancel This Clothing Company. Yeah, he pretty much nailed it. I agree. Diddy about to sing like a canary.
Yeah, man, they've come down with the charges now, man. So apparently the feds, everybody was saying that the feds didn't have this, didn't have that. Apparently the feds had it. Apparently the feds had the blicky, and they just now let this go. They let that thing go on Puff, man. Now, again, according to the reports, they have caught him, and this is the thing. They're trying him in New York, which is one of the toughest places to be tried with the feds. According to the reports, New York is the toughest place to be tried. All those people that was testifying and doing lawsuits, I think that they told everybody to get your lawsuits in now before we snatch him up. And that's why I think y'all saw a rain of lawsuits coming down the last couple of days. And I think that the feds have been talking to all these people. Y'all thought that the feds were just gonna run in there, waste all them people money, go in there, and then come out and not do nothing? No, the feds was gonna wait, comb through the information, see what they had. And I'm telling you guys, I'm thinking that the feds have witnesses. And that's what I think is gonna make this case, is that it's gonna be all them people that y'all seeing suing Puff. They're gonna have these people go up testifying against him. They're gonna make this criminal as well to make sure. See, people that suing Puff, they're suing him civilly. But when you have so many witnesses, that girl came out from Danity Kane. That girl came out. Don Richardson said that Usher and Neo and Jimmy Iovine allegedly witnessed this. So what did I tell you guys the feds are going to do? They're probably going to call them as material witnesses to ask them, did you witness the beatings of Cassie? And here's the problem. They have this man putting his hands on Cassie on tape. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what's going to destroy him. Nothing his lawyer can say now. His lawyer can say all of this stuff is bogus. They leaked that tape for that. And let me say this. We don't know what else they have on tape. We don't know what else they have on tape. That is the point that y'all don't understand. Normally, when they leak little stuff, you don't see everything they have on tape. So you don't know what else the feds have on tape. That when this thing goes to trial, it is going to be bigger than the O.J. Simpson trial. It's going to be bigger than the R. Kelly trial. It's going to be the biggest trial in America. And when them tapes come out, I'm telling y'all this, and them people to get up there and testify, and when the feds call you to testify, they're going to call them people to testify under the penalty of perjury. Them people put them people in them lawsuits, bro. When that girl, Dawn Richard, put all them people, she put Usher name, she put Neo name, she put goddamn Jimmy Iovine name. Now all these people going to have to testify, and guess what? Cassie's probably going to testify. And when they put Cassie on the stand, they're going to ask Cassie, did Usher, did Neo, did Jimmy Iovine and them witness these alleged? And if she says yes, guess what? The goddamn jury going to believe that. You know why? Because they've seen the video, or that they already leaked the video. You don't know what other videos they have. You don't know what other witnesses they have. Remember when P. Diddy got caught at the airport that first time with that boy? Remember the boy he got caught with? The boy that used to play at Syracuse University basketball? And that boy got popped for having those things and that on getting ready to get on that jet? And he had those, you know what? Yeah, you guess what? He copped a plea. He copped a plea to get no prison time. Them feds get you in that room. They put pressure on dudes who might be timid. That boy's parents was not letting him go to prison for that. So when you think about that, now they're not letting him go to prison on that charge. They're not letting him go to prison. So when they said that he copped out without, and when he plead out, when they said he plead out and didn't get no time, he snitched on somebody, bro. Now who else was at the airport with him? Puff. And what did Lil Rod say in the lawsuit? That was the dude? So you got all these people out here talking about something. These people are going to be used as material witnesses. It's going to be the biggest trial you ever seen. And guess what? It's going to be celebrities, actors, all them people that's called to testify in this case. It's going to be unbelievable, bro. I'm telling y'all. That's why I don't know what Puff got on them tapes, what he had on them hard drives, what he had on any of these things that you never know the feds might got. You don't know who's testifying. You don't know who's at those parties that was testifying, that testified, that the feds got their hands on and came forward, shook down, may have gave payments to testify. You never know what's going on. But it's crazy now because they got enough to arrest them. They got enough to arrest them. And all them people that's in those lawsuits admitting to seeing criminal activity, guess what? Now it goes from civil to what? To criminal.
Dang. Years of good music, down the toilet. One of the most incredible hip-hop legacies. Shout out to 730 Radio, breaking it down. I agree, he make a good point. 95% conviction rate in New York. Fed. Yo, they don't play, man. But dang, bro. Brace yourselves. Some of your favorite celebrities might be called to testify. The things that come out might shock you. A lot of reputations gonna be tarnished.
Check this out, y'all. This thing was recorded in the skies of North Carolina at 5 in the rising, y'all. The man who took this video said he was getting up, getting ready to go to work, and he looks outside and he see this big ass thing, right? You can see him sitting in his car and he's just sitting there recording it. And it becomes like, it detaches. Look at that. Look, it's detaching from what this is. Look, and then it becomes a little orb. Y'all see that? He's gonna zoom in so you can see it clearly. But look at that. It's like waters, huh? It's like the water's dispersing from it. Could it be way up near the, the dome? Look. You can see like the orb is pulsating different lights. Not only that one in North Carolina, but this one was recorded in California. This is around Santa Monica. Look at this. What is going on? And you can see multiple in this one. Watch. Look at that. Look at that. Again, it looks like water's being dispersed, like a boat. Like when you're in the bottom of the ocean, you see a boat. A lot of people are seeing these orbs in the skies lately, y'all. I be telling y'all need to go out and look up because there's so many things happening. We have a lunar eclipse tomorrow. NASA just photographed a big dense black object that's in front of the sun that also made the insignia that looks like Batman. So things are about to kick up. We know in the months of September, October, November, even December, things just go on a whole nother level. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace out.
Shout outs to North Carolina. Shout outs to California. Shout outs to Conscious Juice. This is some amazing footage. What was fascinating was all them orbs that was trailing it.
Fears are growing that Donald Trump's suspected shooter had help from the inside when he allegedly tried to take the former president's life. Trump's golf game was reportedly not on any public schedule, fueling concerns as to how Ryan Ruth got into his Palm Beach club. The alleged gunman who moved from North Carolina to Hawaii sparked questions about how he was able to plot this from out of state. How did he drive down there? How did he know when the former president would be there and come within his potential line of sight? The Republican nominee has already raised questions about the first attempt on his life 2 months ago and about dark forces trying to take him down.
What are the chances of this? So this is the cover of Time magazine and it says Donald Trump in trouble, and it's him in a golf cart on a golf course in the bunker. Now this was made on September 11th, and on September 15th Donald Trump was on a golf course, and when he was at the 5th hole, the Secret Service spotted a man with an AK-47. The man has been arrested and Trump is safe, but this is very interesting.
Look who's in a BlackRock commercial.
Is to appeal to world leaders. World Organization of that The purpose of the action is to appeal to both leaders.
This rabbit hole has gotten pretty deep, so there you have it. We debunked it in the same video. It wasn't a BlackRock commercial. It was at a rally in 2022. The odds that they're even on camera is crazy.
You ain't me.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. Everything that's good about me. You're the best of what I am. That's what's wrong. This man you see he's sitting here today. Wait. Hey, baby, you look nice today. You always look nice.
For real? Tell your daddy what you want at school?
Oh, yeah, right. Your job is getting you to school magazine cover.
It's a game.
I work with your view. Sitting alone. In jail.
Being in solitude.
I'm ready to go, Dad. I'm ready to go for the day, bro.
And that's a wrap. Hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. If you haven't already, please take a second
Just to smash that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell.
just to make sure the algorithm knows what's up. So what we gonna do, y'all? That's right. Run these numbers up. Thanks again. Until next time.